This is an instructional video on how to use the Takedown Defender and how to use it in a safe and productive manner. The instructions included with the product will inform you on how to prepare the Takedown Defender for use. How to use the Takedown Defender. We want to use this video to achieve two different objectives. First, I want to make sure that you are instructed on how to use the Takedown Defender in a safe and productive manner. Secondly, I want to make sure that wrestlers will be able to make drastic improvement that will help them achieve winning at a higher level. It is important that you read all of the safety and equipment use information that is sent with the equipment. Anyone that uses this equipment should also read all instructions and safety information. This is one of our kid-sized defenders. As you can see, the handle is already attached to the cart. The body is already attached to the cart as well. So when you receive the equipment, the bottom portion of the handle will already be attached to the cart. All you have to do is attach the top part of the handle and you're ready to start training. We have completely redesigned the body, the handle, and the cart for the Takedown Defender. Once you receive the equipment, the handle, as I showed you before, will already be attached to the cart. The only thing you have to do is attach the top portion of the handle to the bottom portion, and you'll be ready to go. I'm going to show you how that's done. All you need to do is take the top portion of the handle that you receive with the equipment and screw it into the bottom portion. You want to screw it as tight as you can with your hands, okay? Once you get to the point where it's hard to twist, then you want to use, and I prefer vice grips, one on the bottom portion below this notch, and then one on the top portion on the smaller circumference handle. Then what you want to do is go one more circumference around with the handle until it's tight, and that should be enough. So you want to make sure that, the handle portion is facing you so that you can push it with the equipment attached. Okay, now I'm going to talk about how to push the Defender, and this is very important. What you find is that there's a lot of stability already, but you want it to work for you in the most efficient manner. The best way to push it is with two hands. One hand on the back part of the handle and one hand here. If you have your left foot forward, that means my right hand is on the back part of the handle. If I have my right foot forward, that means that my left hand is on the back part of the handle. Now, when you push the equipment, you don't want to push it down, jerk it down. What you want to do is have a nice smooth push so that it stays flat on the ground and there's very little tipping when you push it. So straight out. And as I mentioned before in the instructional video, with anyone that you're working with, you always want to start slow and let the receiver develop a little pattern of how he's going to sprawl. Let him get used to getting his legs back, getting the hips down when you push the Defender towards him. But again, it should be straightforward. Okay, now we're going to attach the cart to the body. And you want to make sure that this is done correctly so that the body stays attached to the cart in a very firm manner. First of all, you want to lay the body on its back with the head facing away from you. The wheels of the cart you want facing you. The wheels are facing me. All you have to do is take the cart and center it on the body. And what you find is that the Velcro on the cart and on the body should match up. However, the most important thing is that as you press the cart down to the body, the Velcros that are on either side, the left side and the right side, give everything stability. So you want to make sure that this Velcro lines up with the Velcro on the bottom of the cart, okay? Now, when you put the Velcro on, you have one side that's called the loop. It's the fuzzy Velcro. It goes on first. You want to push down on the cart so that this is really tight and attach it to the cart. Then the second side, same thing. You push down on the cart so that this is really tight. And once it's attached to the body, the Velcro should come slightly in front of the wheels on either side. Then you know you did a pretty good job of lining it up. Once you do that, you want to turn it over, okay? Take a look at it and make sure the body is straight. This looks really straight. If it's not straight, you want to take it back over and repeat the same thing. It's not difficult at all to put it on straight the first time, but you do want to make sure that those flaps are very tight around the cart. In this section, I'm going to cover 6 specific skills that wrestlers, MMA competitors, law enforcement individuals can work on to help improve their sprawls and improve their counterattacking ability. The first thing wrestlers or anyone working on the defender must learn to do is get into a good stance position. You want to make sure that your knees are flexed and that more of your weight is towards the balls of your feet as opposed to your heels. Sometimes wrestlers rest too much weight towards the heels. The weight distribution should be about 60-40, 60% towards the balls of your feet. Now, the first skill we're going to work on is just sprawling. In this particular drill, and when you do this in practice, in a practice session, you should perform at least 25 basic sprawls. And all we're going to do now is just work on a basic sprawl. What you want to do is thrust your legs back and your chest hits right behind the base of the neck as the pusher is pushing the defender towards you. Good. The next skill we're going to work on is called a sprawl backhand go behind. In this skill, he's going to block the shoulder and block and then go behind. When working on this particular skill, you want to do at least 20 to each side and travel from side to side. As you're doing it, you're working on your sprawling techniques and a very good way to counterattack the opposition. Again, this is called your sprawl backhand go behind. Good. The next skill we're going to work on is a sprawl and arm drag. On this particular skill, you want to move quickly into a sprawling position, and then you want to work on an arm drag, go behind. With this particular segment, you want to do at least 20 to each side. And as you work on this particular skill, you constantly want to work on your foot speed as you sprawl, because the key is to react very quickly, getting your legs back, and then you work right into your arm drag, go behind. What we're going to work on is called a sprawl and snap and spin. Again, we want to get the legs back really quick, stabilize your position, and then simply snap and spin. While working on this skill, you want to work on at least 20 to each side so that you'll be able to go from side to side. And as we did before with our other skills, you constantly want to work on your sprawl reaction time. Good. Fifth skill we want to work on is called motion and attack. The receiver doesn't know when the defender will be attacking. This is great for conditioning, great for reaction time, and a great skill to work on while you're working on the defender. Again, this skill is called motion and attack. Good? That's good. That's fine.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. The next skill that we're going to work on is called the leg dodge and down block. On this particular skill, the defender is going to be pushed towards one or both legs. The receiver is going to block down with the arm and move his leg out of the way. As you do this, you can work on dodging your leg and counterattacking the defender as you work on this drill. Okay.
Right, camera's running.
There are many different skills and drills that you can work on the defender. All you have to do is use your imagination, and you can come up with many other ways that you can use the defender as a training device. Here's just a couple things that might give you some ideas. One partner can go and he can do a certain amount, and then you trade off, and then the other partner goes and he can do a certain amount, and you can get yourself a real quality workout on the defender. Good. We're good. That's fine.